Hello, my Libra friends. Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you your wealth reading for Pisces season. Pisces season runs from February 19 through March 20th, so mid-month to mid-month, my Libra friends. What's happening for my Libras? Libras with their finance, their money, their career, their jobs. What's happening for the Libras of this world? What's happening with their businesses, their careers, their promotions, their investments, their properties? The Three of Wands, looking toward the future, my Libras. What is it that you are gazing out at? Are the ships in the harbor yet? Can you see them? They just haven't docked yet. The King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There you are, my friends, making some final decision, some analytical decision, maybe even an attorney making a decision for your future. What's happening here for my Libras in their business, their career, their finance, their money, their jobs? What's happening for the Libras of this world? Libras, thank you. The Hermit, Virgo card. So there might be a situation where you are deciding your next path. Something you might need guidance on, maybe even legal guidance. My Libra friends. Libras. What's happening for the Libras of this world in their money, their career, their businesses, their finance? What's happening for them? The Seven of Swords at the heart of the matter, and the Eight of Pentacles. So working on something, diligence, nose to the grindstone, all those good cliches. So this is something you might have been working on for a long time. You might have put it aside for a while, made a decision to follow a different path, perhaps. Maybe even, picked up your swords and went home. This might be a travel card as well. So what's happening for the Libras of this world? I've got the Queen of Pentacles. So again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo on the table. Earth signs, grounded, practical. Too many cards. I need one or two cards, please. Grounded, practical, nurturing. The Queen of Pentacles takes care of business. So what's happening with the Center of Swords, the Seven of Swords here in the center? What's happening here for the Libra people of this world and their business, their career, their finance, their jobs, their promotions, their investments, their homes? What's happening? Thank you. The Six of Pentacles. So a card of generosity. So I think you're really going to connect yourself with this path. This is going to be a very generous path that you're going to be working on. So I don't know what this deception is here in the center yet. So let's look. What's happening with the Seven of Swords? I need one card, please. One card to fill in our spread. The bottom of the Seven of Swords. Just one. One card, please. One card. Thank you. And the Six of Swords. So you need to move forward. You need to perhaps you need to perhaps assess and analyze what your attitude toward this has been. All right. And then find your right path to it. And the Ten of Swords. Well, the Ten of Swords is an ending, of course, my friends. So what is it? It's finally going to be a balanced and equal ending, a fair ending, one that, again, you saw coming. I would say you watched this happen. There might have been some deception here. But, overall, I think you have control over the situation, and it's going to put you in a good place. What's happening here for our Libra friends? Libras. There's news coming in here with this Page of Cups. Generally, the pages are, of course, young people, but this Page of Cups usually offers a piece of surprising or good news. Sometimes it's purely emotional news. So what's happening here with the Page of Cups? The Page of Cups. What is the news that's coming in? And the Queen of Swords. So not only is the King here, the Queen is out too. So this news is going to cause a reaction, a prickly reaction. It's going to get your back up, most likely. So I don't know that I would say it's good news. It might turn out good in the end, but it is news, most likely, of this ending. Tell me about the Page of Swords. The Page of Cups. Yes, the Page of Cups. For the Libras of this world. What's happening in their money? Decision. This is going to get your back up, and you're going to have to make this decision for your future. What path are you on? Has there been deception in your ranks with the people that were taking care of business? Is it time for you to move on? Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles here, please. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Is there someone else at play? Prince of Pentacles. No, I think you still have your plan intact. You are, seeing that your plan is viable and know that it's going to work out. It's just one foot in front of the other. But, there might have been something that someone was trying to abscond with or get away with. Maybe it's just a card of putting some distance between you and the situation, moving on to a different shore, maybe changing your thought process. But, this is about some sort of connection and generosity, a fairness, a balance, a yin and yang. So this is a situation that is going to result in a generous opportunity, I think, for work, but you've got to see it for what it is, and the clarity comes out here. So I think your plan is victorious here, my Libra friends. It's just a matter of what is the plan and how are you going to use it? How are you going to wield your sword? Pardon me, communication might be a little bit sticky here with the King and Queen of Swords, especially if this ace is the truth and you have to share it, and it's not necessarily welcomed news. It's going to cause some sort of decision. If it's not getting your backup, it might get somebody else's backup, but you also have a backup plan. That is this path. What's happening here with the Seven of Swords? What is the deception in the center here? What is at the heart of this? The Strength card. So I think you have the courage to pick up your swords and go home, but they don't realize it yet. So it might be you that's ending things, and you that's ending things in a legal and authoritative way, taking control of the situation and not letting anybody else have a word in. Tell me about the Seven of Swords here in the center. For my Libra friends, tell me about the Seven of Swords for their business, their money, thank you, the universe, the world. So bringing things full circle. This deception, when you hear of it, it's going to get your back up, my friends, and it's going to be more than you can bear, and it's going to be something where you stand up firm and tall and you say, you know what, this has gone full circle for me, and I'm going to set myself free of this. That is my decision for my future, my path, and for my own peace of mind here, my own spiritual connection to your path. Wow. So let's see what the King of Swords is doing. Oh, wait, let's see. What are we doing here? Libras, for their money, their business, their career, their investments, their savings, their homes. What's happening here? Tell me what the connection is here. The Six of Pentacles. Where is the generosity coming from? Are you cutting that generosity off? What's happening with the Six of Pentacles? Is someone being generous with you and therefore offering you a new path? Unexpected generosity. Something about this generosity is unexpected, my friends. The Tower card. I'm going to come in and shake it all up. Make you recognize your path there. You're going to have to shine the light in all the deep recesses of your soul, because this is a heartfelt situation. The Prince of Cups. Knight in shining armor. So it might be somebody coming in to the rescue here unexpectedly. If there is a situation you need to free yourself from, it might have been an ending that you didn't see. Well, you did see it coming, but an ending that, kind of could caught you off guard. But, I think this is more about the connection and the generosity that's going on here. One more card here, please, for the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. What is happening here with this generosity, with the kindness, the relationship that's here? Financial or otherwise generosity. Generosity of spirit even. The Ten of Wands. It's going to take the pressure off. So perhaps you're getting an influx of cash, my friends, after a bad turn of events. You freed yourself from it, looking for your path. You might still be searching for the path. That's in your future. All right, but you are working on things, and you are going to get some relief here with the Tower. It's going to come in unexpectedly, and I think in a very, very good way. It might even be, an offer of a job. That's a generosity too, isn't it? The King of Cups. The King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person, perhaps someone who's being kind and generous and supportive, and, really the helper energy of the deck is that King of Cups. So let's see what's going on here. Where are we moving on to with the Six of Swords? Smoother waters, peaceful seas, A distant shore. This is a card indicating travel, perhaps. So there might be a transfer that you have to wrap your head around. Oh, and the sun. It is going to bring such beautiful energy into your life when you look at things from a different perspective. Now, the Six of Swords is, of course, swords, thoughts. You know, this is about communication, communicating your thoughts. It's also about looking for peace in the way you view things. It's about changing your attitude, perhaps, to a sunnier disposition. It's happening with the Six of Swords here, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups. So this is going to bring you some real satisfaction, my Libra friends. Wonderful. What's happening in your financial world? This generosity is going to change things for you. Tell me about the Hermit here. What is the Hermit here for, please? All right, my Libra friends, what's happening with the Hermit here? What path are you on? I would say you are on the path to justice, right? We talked about that. Things being made fair, justice, the next card in, and the higher, excuse me, this is the Emperor wants to stay out too. So you're really in control of how this levels out, my friends. You're going to level the playing field is what they just told me. What's the Hermit here for, please? The Hermit. The Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. This is where your crossroads is, my friends. Where is your path taking you, my Libra friends? Are you taking it? By the way, too, this is you as the Justice card here. Libra, and balancing things out. Are you finding your path? Are you leaving something behind to find your path? And this is where your crossroads is. This is where you have to separate yourself, where the decision comes in, my friends, where things come full circle and you screw up your courage and you leave something behind if that's the case. It is going to be a glorious moving on. All right, the Six of Swords is moving forward, moving on to peaceful, beautiful, sunny waters, along with a deep, abiding contentment that you're going to feel, and you're going to feel really well supported. It's really going to be a beautiful energy here after this pressure is relieved by whatever this generosity is. Fantastic. All right, so let's look at what this Eight of Pentacles holds for you. What is the, thank you, the Seven of Swords. You're leaving a job, my friends. That's what's happening here. You're leaving behind a job, perhaps in lieu of starting your own company here on your own, solo, finding your own place. What's the Eight of Pentacles here for? What is it you've been working on? What is it you've been working hard for? Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. Taking a step back. It might be a leave of absence. You might even go on vacation and travel. But there's going to be a communication clash or severing. There's going to be something here. This Ace of Swords. You're going to, you know, it could be that you have a crystal clear vision of where you're headed to. I certainly can see that. But there is an unexpected event here, an unexpected generosity coming in that's going to cause you to take a step back and then perhaps leave something behind. The leaving is real. The leaving is real. So the Three of Wands, what is it that you see for your future, my Libra friends? What do you see for your future? The Three of Pentacles. You're still building it. You're still putting it together. You're still putting the building blocks together. Princess of Swords, having those conversations that might need to be had here. Decisions that need to be made. Really analyzing the situation and how you're going to build it. If it is your own business, if it is a plan to go solo somewhere with the Hermit card, then certainly make sure you get whatever. And the Hermit, exactly. They're telling me that. There's the Hermit. Okay, so this is about finding your path. This is about getting the advice and the counseling and maybe even the legal advice that you need to do whatever you're doing. To give you one more card here, please, for the Hermit. Thank you. And the Nine of Cups. It's exactly what you wished for, my Libra friends. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be wonderful. Is there a decision in the offing with the King of Swords? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Princess of Cups. It's going to be this Page of Cups news that starts things. I'm telling you, you're going to get your back up there for a second, and then you're going to have to make a decision. One more card for the Page of Cups, please. This news that comes in puts you in a position of control here. Here's the Justice, you, and then the Emperor, putting you in a position of control, and not only that, securing your position as far as financial provider of what, you know, of your life. You are in a really good, stable, grounded position there. Tell me why the King of Swords is here. The Moon, you may not be able to see everything when you have to make this decision. It might be a situation where this happens around the time of the full moon, which, by the way, is March 9 in Virgo. So this is about your clarity and your tolerance and level of acceptance. Whatever, you know, that's what the energy of this moon, that Virgo moon on March 9th is going to bring in. And your tolerance level, my friends, is going to be tested. It's going to be tested. Your tolerance is going to be tested. Anything further here for my Libra friends? The Hierophant. This is a very structured environment that you might either be leaving behind or one that you are putting together. But this is more than faith and contracts and commitments. This is about operating from your integrity, my friends. That's what this is about for you, my Leo friends. Be true to you. All right, let's pull a Spirit Messages Oracle card for you, my Libra friends. What's happening for my Libra's Pisces season with their businesses, their careers, their jobs, their investments, promotions, transfers? What's happening for my Libra friends? What is the card they need to see? That one. Thank you. Listen. You have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. So there might be conversation, and you need to read between the lines, my friends. You need to hear it and take it to heart and act on it. This is about you making a move here, making some sort of change into what your path is. What is your calling here, my Libra friends? What is your calling in your business? Libras, thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate you tuning in. Like, share, and continue to keep those comments coming. I truly love reading them and try my best to respond to as many as possible. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and we'll speak to you soon. Thanks.